The opinions and interpretations expressed in this and other videos are that of Marty Huey and may not be representative of his colleagues and employer. The videos cover overlapping requirements of codes, standards, and regulations. Your situation will require full analysis beyond the concepts presented here.
Type of construction. IBC Table 601 is another commonly misunderstood topic. This also relates to Nfpa 220. We're focusing on IBC Table 601 in this video. Types 1 and Types 2 have two sections. Type 1A and Type 1B, Type 2A and Type 2B. Both of these types are dealing with all non-combustible materials. You cannot use wood in concealed spaces. That's both with bearing and non-bearing walls. Type 3 construction is also non-combustible material, but that is strictly dealing with the structure itself. The interior walls could be of combustible material, i.e. wood. Type 4 construction is strictly heavy timbers. Interior non-bearing walls can be of also any material like Type 3. Heavy timbers, you will need to review the section, for the diameter of the wood does matter. Type 5 construction is what we typically see in homes. All material could be of combustible type material. But as we will see later, Table 503 directly relates to the size of the home that can be built using this type of material. Please note, this table has nothing to do with the building being sprinkled or not sprinkled. This is strictly the type of material you're allowed to use. The A and B are different types of material and based on 503 your square footage, but this has nothing to do with whether the building is sprinkled or not sprinkled. In Table 503, which we'll review later, talks to how big and how tall the building is or can be based on your type of construction. If we were building a solid concrete building or a solid steel building with a lot of fireproofing, we're allowed to build much bigger, and we'll review that later in a later video. How this relates to Nfpa 220. Nfpa 220 calls out for a building to be 332 or 222 or so on. 332 building is 3-hour structure, i.e. columns, 3-hour beams, and 2-hour floor slab. That is a 332. So you can see this chart will help you better define what type of building, type of construction you are building. And I cannot emphasize enough, this table has nothing to do with whether the building is sprinkled or not sprinkled. This table is strictly dealing with the fireproofing or the fire retardant of the building itself.
Please post or email comments on what you've seen. Suggestions for future topics are also welcome. Marty enjoys learning from the experience of others. More videos will be added, which can be found at martyhuey.com.